Just taking my phone so y'all can see. Alright guys, ready? Alright. Good afternoon, my name is Hector and I'm here to do my air brake and the in-cab inspection. First, I'm gonna check for 6 things. 1, my seatbelt. I wanna make sure that my seatbelt is not ripped or torn. Buckles and unbuckled proper. 2, I want to make sure that the parking brake and the red emergency brake knob, they're both pulled out. That means the brakes are on. 3, gear shifters in neutral, not cracked, broken, or legally welded. 4, steering wheel, not loose, not cracked or broken. 5, clutch, no more than 2 inches of play. 6, my air gauge must be reading below 80 psi. If it's reading over 80, I'm gonna fan the brake to get it under 80. Right now we're reading at 97 psi. So I'm gonna fan the brake. Now my air gauge is reading at 60 psi. We have 2 needles. The white needle on top is the primary, the orange one on the bottom is the secondary. I'm gonna be reading my primary needle, which is my white one. Now I'm gonna do a safe start. If you guys want to say what are you guys doing, like clutch in, neutral, you guys can say. But if you also want to do, now I'm going to do my safe start. You guys can. Now, I'm going to do my cutout. The cutout is when the governor turns off the compressor. Over 140, it's not normal. I'm going to accelerate until my needle stops. As long as you guys don't go over 20, you guys are fine. That doesn't really matter. My cutout happened at 127 psi. Remember the class I was talking about this car. My cutout happened at 127 psi, making this a normal test. Why? Because we didn't go over 140. Now I'm gonna do the cut in. The cut in is when the governor turns on the compressor. Less than 100 psi is not normal. To perform this test, I'm gonna drop pressure. I'm gonna wait 15 seconds. And my needle doesn't move, I repeat this process. My needle has stabilized at 122 psi. So I'm gonna drop pressure. My needle's reading at 112. My time starts. Seconds pass. My needle didn't move. I repeat this process. My needle's reading at 105. My time starts. My needle's moving at 105, making this a normal test. Why? Because we didn't go less than 100 psi. Now I'm going to raise my air pressure to the max. Up to 127, reaching the max. Now, I'm gonna secure the truck to prevent it from rolling forward, rolling back. Clutch, low gear, turn on the truck, leave the key back on the on position, release the clutch, and push in the brakes. Same thing, if you guys wanna say, I'm just gonna secure the truck to prevent it from rolling forward, rolling back. Just do the steps correct. That's fine also. Okay? Now, I'm going to do my apply leaking test. That means that I should not lose more than 4 pounds in 60 seconds. I'm going to step on the brake. My needle has stabilized at 98 psi. My time starts. Normally all these trucks have air leaks. So just be like, oh, 60 seconds are up. My needle still reads at 98 PSI. This test is normal. And let go of the brake. So, because normally all of them have air leaks. So that doesn't mess up your whole air brake, you know? 30 seconds are up. I'm listening for leaks inside and outside of the cab. "60 seconds pass. My needle still reads at 98 PSI, making this a normal test. Why? Because we didn't drop no more than 4 pounds in 60 seconds. We dropped 0 pounds. This test is normal." Then we did go to break. Now, the low pressure warning device test. That means that the light and the alarm is gonna activate in between the range of 75 and 55. I'm gonna fan the brake until I see and hear the alarm. The light and alarm came on at 62 PSI, making this a normal test. Why? Because it's in between the range of 75 and 55, but that's not a continuous bust. So I'm gonna fan the brake one more time. Now, the light and alarm came on at 60 PSI, making this a normal test. Why? Because it's in between the range of 75 and 55, making a continuous bust. Now, my spring brake test. That means that the parking brake knob and the red emergency brake knob are gonna pop out in between 45 and 20. I'm gonna fan the brake until they both pop out. Always focus here. My parking brake and my emergency brake knob, they both popped out at 30 PSI, making this a normal test. Why? Because it's in between the range of 45 and 20. Now, I'm gonna do my safe start. Mommy, I'll call you back right now, okay? Bye, love you. Clutch, neutral, truck on, release the clutch slowly. Now, I'm gonna do my air recovery. Air recovery. That means I should get from 85 PSI to 100 PSI in less than 45 seconds. I'm at 85 PSI, time starts. My needle's at 134 seconds, making this a normal test. Why? Because we got from 85 PSI to 100 in less than 45 seconds. Now, I'm gonna raise my air pressure back to the max. My needle's at 127, reaching the max. Now, my truck has 4 brakes: parking, emergency, trailer, and service. I'm gonna test them in that order. I'm gonna push in the clutch, Low gear, push in the emergency. I'm gonna release the clutch slowly until I feel a tug and vibration. All right, that tug and vibration indicates parking brake is working properly. Now, I'm gonna pull out my emergency, push in my parking. I'm gonna release the clutch slowly. All right, that tug and vibration means that the emergency brake is working properly. Now my trailer brake, bring down my trailer, push in my emergency. I'm gonna release the clutch slowly. That tug and vibration means that the trailer brake is working properly. Now my service brake, I'm gonna step on the service brake. I'm gonna pull up my trailer lever. Now, for this test, I'm gonna roll 5 miles per hour. My hands are not gonna be on the steering wheel. Once I press down on the brake, if the wheel moves to the right or moves to the left, that means that my brakes need to be adjusted. Now, I'm gonna release my service brake, release my clutch slowly, clutch and brake, sorry. My steering wheel didn't move right or left. That means that my brakes are well adjusted and the service brake is working properly. Now, I'm gonna put myself back in neutral. Neutral, pull out the parking and emergency, take the service brake off, and release the clutch slowly. This concludes my air brake test. Now I'm gonna do my in cap. The door opens and closes properly. The window rolls up and down properly. The mirrors are clean and they're well adjusted. The windshield is not cracked, broken, or have any illegal stickers. The weather seal around it, not ripped or torn to prevent any air or water going into the cab. The wipers are working properly. The blades are not ripped or torn, free of any debris to prevent scratches on the windshield. Hey, súbete en aquel. Now, my truck has 2 horns. Air for the country. Shit. Electric for the city. Now, I got my headlights. Low beams for the country. High beams for the country. Low beams for the city. High beams for the country. In good working condition. Now, I got my right, left directional signal. They're also used as my 4-way flashers. Panel lights are also working properly. My heater and defroster also working properly. Now, my emergency compartment, it's equipped with 3 triangle reflectors, extra pack of fuses, 1 fire extinguisher, fully charged, up to date, air gauge reading on the green with the cotter pin going through it, and is properly clamped down. Now, my gauges. Water temperature must be reading below 180 degrees. Oil pressure should be in between 30 to 60 psi. My RPMs working properly. My speedometer, I'm gonna test that once I'm in motion. My fuel enough for the trip. My battery volts from 12 to 14 volts. My air pressure up to the max. This concludes my air brake and the in-cab general inspection. Can you help me check my lights? He's gonna get off, right, left, 4-way flashers, back, right, left, 4-way flashers, and stop. Then he's gonna come over and he's gonna be like, okay, turn off the truck and let's get started on your outside. All right, any questions, guys? None? All right, that's it then. Let me turn this truck on.